These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Wednesday, February the 27th. First up is Pixie. Pixie is a 60-pound dog, and when she came in, she had a wound on her left ear. That is all healed up, and she is really a nice dog. A medium energy level dog, and really likes to play. Next up is a high energy dog named Teddy. Teddy is so photogenic, and when you look at his eyes, you can't help but fall in love. Teddy is working on sit and working on walking well on a leash. When he was originally adopted, he came back because he was just a little too much to handle for the first adopter. But he's come a long way since then. Teddy is a 1-year-old who weighs 53 pounds. This is Remy, a very loving dog who's a couple of years old and plays with toys. Remy likes to play with other dogs here in the shelter, and he pulls a little bit on the leash. But Remy appears to be fully house trained and knows at least sit. Linus loves to cuddle. This is a lower energy level dog. He weighs 39 pounds. He does like to talk. He's a 6-month-old puppy, so he's got some growing to do. This tall 1-year-old is Bruno. Bruno can be a noisy dog. He wants the treats I'm holding in my hand, and he weighs about 60 pounds. He is a high energy level dog who would enjoy a lot of toys and a lot of treats while he's being trained. Now it is the end of the month, so tomorrow, which is Thursday, will be the last day for our reduced cost of options of $25. Then they go back up to $40, which is still a very low price. This is Sly, a black lab, a very energetic black lab who is 4 years old. At 67 pounds, he's on the heavy side, and he'll need a little work on some training. This dog is Pogo. Pogo really likes to play fetch. He is 4 years old, and he only weighs 35 pounds. He's a really lightweight dog. He probably should get a lot of treats when he goes into your new home. Another lower energy level dog is Jacob, who is 3 years old. Jacob weighs 48 pounds. He's a playful dog that appears to be at least partially house trained. He also knows the basic command of sit. Looks to me like he knows to lay down also. This is Valentina, a beautiful 1.5-year-old. She weighs 49 pounds and loves to have her belly rubbed. She's pretty easy to walk on a leash, and she knows the basic command of sit. And she's doing that for us now. Rambo here needs a little training. Rambo's 2 years old and a high energy boy. He weighs 55 pounds, so he's not going to get any bigger. And he needs a lot of toys thrown so he can run and get them and bring them back to you. Bosco is still a puppy, and look how pretty he's sitting there. Bosco is 10 months old and easy to walk on a leash. He really likes to play with Valentina. He likes other dogs, and he weighs about 45 pounds. A cutie all around. Maggie May has been with us just a little too long. She is 56 pounds and a 1.5 years old. She is as pretty as can be. She seems to know the basic command of sit, and also appears to be at least partially house trained. Well, this is Rally, and Rally is a high energy boy. He's 3 years old and would love to go on a lot of long walks or just running and playing. He weighs 61 pounds. Sammy here is not a high energy dog. He is 2 years old and a low energy dog that's going to like sitting on the couch, watching movies and eating treats. Sammy weighs 51 pounds. Well, we still have Patches here who's waiting to go home. And Patches is begging to go home. 10 months old and 40 pounds. Patches walks well on a leash, is a really easy dog to walk. Patches really likes treats, as you can tell, because I'm holding one up right now. Liam is a 4-year-old Mastiff mix. He is just a very sturdily built, heavy dog. He doesn't stand real tall, but he is a whopping 74 pounds. He appears to be house trained. And this is a happy dog. His name is Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Bruce is a 1-year-old who weighs 63 pounds. He really likes to have his ears scratched and would like to sit right next to you. And taking a nap right now is Roman. Roman is a year old, and even though he's taking a nap, he is a high energy boy that'll need some exercise. Roman weighs 60 pounds. Also taking a nap is Reba. Reba is 2 years old, and Reba weighs around 50 pounds. Reba knows a number of commands like sit and shake. She likes other dogs, and she walks well on a leash. This is Seamus. Seamus is a pretty boy who has been with us only a few days. He weighs 60 pounds. He's got what we call happy tail. He wags his tail so hard that he hurts it on the cage walls. But that will go away as soon as he finds a new home to wag his tail in. Provo has been with us since the beginning of the year. Provo is 3 years old and he weighs 53 pounds. A high energy boy that really likes to chase tennis balls. And we've got just a few dogs on our very back row as well. Some that have been with us a little while, but Bonnie has not been with us for a long time. Bonnie is a 1.5-year-old hound mix who weighs 61 pounds. She does pull on a leash, so she would need a gentle leader or a special leash for training her. She does like other dogs, and she really likes her treats. This is Poppy, and I don't have the card on Poppy's cage to tell you much more, other than he's been with us for a little while, and he's still a young dog. Technically a puppy. Weighs about 35 pounds right now. Gus is not a puppy. Gus is 5.5 years old. He weighs 35 pounds. He can stand to lose a little bit of weight. He knows the basic command of sit, especially if you have a treat. But he's taking a nap right now, so we'll let this easy-to-walk dog go back to sleep. This 6-year-old is named Apple. She's a Lab and Shepherd mix. She knows the basic command of sit. Look how well she does that for us. She weighs 64 pounds. She sees the treat I'm holding and she is waiting patiently, hoping that I'll give it to her soon. And we'll just go ahead and give that to her now. Up next we have a beautiful girl named Zelda. Zelda's a 1-year-old who weighs 44 pounds. And she wants to be petted and brushed and loved. She always comes right up to the cage and sits. a very pretty girl, but with some medium length hair, she'll need regular brushing. And then we come to Smiley Cyrus. This is a 3-year-old medium energy level dog who obviously knows the basic command of sit. She walks pretty well on a leash. She loves to be loved on. She also does appear to be house trained. She weighs 45 pounds. Well, that's all the dogs that are available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Wednesday, February the 27th. All of the dogs in today's video, and even more, will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday, February the 28th. All of our adoptions are $25 at least until the end of tomorrow, and we hope that you come and adopt one of our homeless pets soon.